It's gonna be hot and heavy.
A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets.
Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines.
Holly Rose.
I caught up with Coach Brett Lashley before
Caught
the
up
game.
with the
They've
coach,
been
huh?
waking their players up early all week long to make sure they are prepared for the time change.
Players were up early
From the
today.
west to the east coast can always be a little bit of a challenge, but they have done a ton of
Bobby
research
Dodd
to make sure
Stadium.
their players have the best habits and are ready to perform at their highest level here today. Back to you.
Out here in Georgia.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Got a little
And it'll be a
start
touchback.
going on
The ball
over
will
here.
come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs
It's going to be
offense
one
on
of the
field
toughest
first, and we'll
tests
see
of
their
our
opening script.
conference.
And there he is, this
SMU
senior
making
wide
waves out
receiver.
here in the
Every time he gets a chance to
ACC.
make a play, the entire
It's so
stadium holds
unreal.
its
You
breath.
know what I mean?
And man, this guy is
We're
fun
out
to
here
watch.
making
You do not want
moves
to take
too.
a bathroom break, sit in your
Doing
seat
what
when this
we
offense
do
has the
out
ball,
here.
because at any
Yellow
point in time,
Jackets.
this
Let's
receiver can
go.
make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all.
I like that the crowd's pumped up. You know what I'm saying? That's more than I can say for
This
the
conference has a
when we
history
played
of
the top
getting
17
wacky,
in
and
the
last
top
thing you need
17.
to
You
do
know what
is
I'm
get
saying?
off to a slow start in
Played the
ACC
number
play.
17 in the
Everyone's gonna
country, and
talk
our
about every year,
crowd
right?
just
Like
disappeared on
conference
us for
games,
some
how
reason.
much they matter, the
I can't
familiarity
stand
with
it when they
everybody
do
around
that.
you. You can only start this
So
one
super
time, so let's
annoying.
bring that energy, bring that
Alright,
momentum.
let's go
Who wants
back
to start the
here.
season off right?
Yeah,
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Keeps it on the bootleg.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Intercepted, and the first
Perfect.
drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script.
That's what we like to see.
Plays the
Defensive end
turnover
going
as the
over that
defense
cover
makes
for
a
us. Let's
play
go ahead and
early.
get it done. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get that done for us. We like that. You like what I'm saying? Got that quarterback. Let's go. Put Mr.
This
Shark
offense has it
in
with
here.
really good field position. Looking for the edge. Turns upfield. The pitch. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This offense
Got a
is
little
just like
hard pitch
Novocaine. Like it
situation.
just give it time. It just keeps working.
Go
It's
with
a slow
Bowen right
death, right? Like
there. Let's
they
go with
continue to
Ozzie
just
right
chip away.
there.
Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man.
It's a nice
Sets
little
up a
change
great
up
second
there.
down opportunity.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick handoff. They put the brakes on it. And the Yellow
Nobody wants to
Jackets
block
will
that guy,
hustle
huh?
to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, that's a nice job on 3rd down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first 3rd down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe. Everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep it.
Oh,
And he waltzes in for the score.
let's go. Just walk right in there.
Georgia Tech. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Take advantage of that
And the
3
PAT
points.
makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
The
And it
Yellow
was capped
Jacket.
off with the 8-yard
He's
run.
looking fly. You know what I mean? He or she is looking fly.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Ooh,
He's
ooh.
brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Very
Works
surprised
his
he got
way
beat
to
on
the
that
41, and that
drive.
is plenty to give him a first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of
Good
the
look,
game, but he was
exactly.
able to turn the page right away. You can't.
Going for the big play. Snags it
Okay.
inside the 20.
Seriously, get closer on the outside.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Our dudes are fast enough to
Really
keep
nice
that. I
job
don't know what
working the
that
route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the
That's fine.
football, snag it out of the air.
We even
and
played
this
it
guy now
conservative
has
too. If you
5
know what I'm
receiving
saying, I probably
touchdowns
know
on
should
the
be
year.
able to get through that.
And
Though.
they tacked on
Play
the
over
extra
the top
point.
and we played conservative. Shouldn't have got beat over the top.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. To the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after
Not
picking
much,
up
I
3 to
think.
the 26. Got
Playing
3
broken
on first
in
down
there.
at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks,
gonna
and it's a
block
first
someone.
down. The Yellow
Yeah,
Jackets
trying to
want
hit
to pick up
somebody,
the
guys.
tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go
Oh.
again.
Breaks into the open.
That's what I'm
Finally
talking
forced
about.
out of bounds. Maybe a step
Yeah,
shy of
trying to hit
midfield. They'll
somebody.
mark it at the 49.
They got
In most
one,
offenses,
two,
man, it's about
three.
controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Quickly complete. And they knock
Gotta
him
throw a
down.
little
There
RPO in
was
there sometimes.
nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares.
Make
You
him
have got
respect
to
it, you know
double
what I mean?
him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here comes the heat.
Had to get rid
Just
of it.
gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Dudes was coming
And
at
this
me.
offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say,
Is
third and
what it
short,
is.
I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical
Had to
team.
get rid of
Nice
it.
job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Dude,
It's incomplete, and the defense
I had plenty of
comes up
time
with a
there.
stop.
Nice
I had
job by the
no doubt.
defense. Great pass defense. Getting in
Terrible
the lane. Doing
decision.
a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on
Terrible
this 4th
decision.
down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield. It's Cutler. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's
I can't
Green.
cover both. You know what I
Big
mean?
play
I
for
had
this
to find in
offense
wide
as they
open.
get it to the 32. The Mustangs peeled
You guys
off
gotta
a
do
huge
something.
chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he had
Oh,
no
well,
option
something
on that
like
one.
that,
Defense
boy.
ready
Kinda
for
lucky.
anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Don't usually don't work out too well.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Out wide right, it's Brown.
Wide open.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Really?
Just
Maybe
across the
that.
20 with a first down at the 19.
I could cause that.
As
You
they
know what I
get
mean?
set to snap it, time winding down here in
That
the
was a
quarter.
major.
They'll run it. It's Green. Defense there to stop him
Think
after he
we'll
picked
make
up
sure
a
we
yard.
funnel
Ball's
him
at the
in there.
17.
Have a
Here
good
comes
day
the
on
offense
funnel.
on 2nd down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Go with a little contained situation.
The play fake. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball
Let's
comes
go,
out. What a
baby.
disastrous play.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we
Defense
expect to
trying
see
take it
right
back.
there.
He's
Defense
loose
getting
on
it
the
done,
run.
son.
He's
Defense
in the
getting
play.
it done. He's in the red. Let's go,
He's
baby.
in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That was stupid score. You know what I'm
Defense
saying,
comes with the
That was
blitz.
stupid
Nice job
score.
getting to the quarterback. And don't
Let's
just
go,
get
baby.
there. Try to strip that
One of my
football out. They
freshmen,
get the
he's
QB
out
to the
there.
ground. The ball's out.
One of my
They
freshman
scoop
D
it up,
tackles out there
take it all the way back to
Disney.
the house for 6.
He says, I'm going to scramble out. I'm going to run around. Yeah. Yeah. I have a grand idea right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Makes up for that 4th down conversion we didn't get.
And the extra point is true, and they're
I
on
mean, it is
top
what
by
it is.
7.
Sometimes you got to have good luck stuff
That
happen. You know
is
what
a
it is?
defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there.
Rather be
chance to
lucky than
scoop
good.
it up,
You know
run
what I'm
with
saying?
it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
Bring that out. Bring that out. Nope.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These corners going to give these
Back them up.
receivers some space.
Back them up.
To the air, it's Cutler. Look out!
Yes, sir.
And it
That's how that
slips through
was.
his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. DB's right up on the receivers. Quick give. It's Green. Not much doing there. He gets it to the
go,
26,
baby.
a gain of 1.
And that run really
Yeah,
didn't
we
go
won't cover
anywhere. And a lot of
for
times we don't focus on it enough. But how
We won't
important
cover
those
for a
5 guys
situation.
are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
No, sir. Get that out of here.
Intercepted, a first half
Get that out of here.
turnover can swing momentum.
Nonsense.
This is
Throwing in
obviously
the
not
double
a great
coverage.
start for this quarterback here. 2
You're throwing in the
interceptions
double
already
coverage,
in
bro.
this game. He's got to do a much better
Not
job with his
happening.
decision making.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field.
Says the rambling wreck
The
offense.
give. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Rambling wreck.
And the Yellow
Yeah,
Jackets
weapon
want to
for
crank
that.
the tempo.
And
That
nice job
wrecking
being
for the
gapped sound by
offense.
this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nothing.
Nowhere to go.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I
I like
love
it.
the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
I had that.
That's not
Thought I had that
quite
for
going to
sure.
be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in.
Let's
And he's
go.
brought down, but they believe the
You
offense
got
could
things
convert
we
the
do.
4th down, and it paid off.
You either got to
The
come
Yellow
back out
Jackets
or you
with the
don't.
1st and
It is what
10.
it is.
Left side is Gage. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Trying to get the corner.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Right side, it's Gage.
Let's go.
And he'll run it
Let's
into
go,
the end
baby.
zone.
Come on.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I'm talking about.
And that's why this running
Take
back is so
advantage
dangerous.
of
It's
the
not just handing him
situation.
off the
Let's
football,
figure
but
it out.
he's a
Take
weapon in
advantage.
the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn it
Actually, we got
upfield,
the
make
pick on
people
that one,
miss and
didn't we?
find the end zone.
And the point after
For
is
that one,
good.
let's open it. Oh. Beautiful.
And it'll
Why
be a
didn't you take it
touchback.
out?
The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Talking.
As
Get a
SMU's
little bit of
offense
double.
headed out onto the field to start this drive.
Get
This
a
is
little
when the
double.
pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being
Can
down
they
14,
handle
you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a
Can
good
you
drive
handle
together,
the-
this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score,
It's probably
all of a
what
sudden
they're
your
gonna
defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover, this
Run the
game
ball,
is
you know.
entirely different.
Rides to the back. Sees a crease. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
For some reason, I like
the
this
defense
design.
getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
From the gun, it's Green. They tried to go
Yes, sir.
smash
That
mouth
little
on
contain
third and
pressure
short,
up in
and
there.
it did not work against this defense. And the Mustangs
shot.
will
Yeah.
line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it in. Everybody stays in
I
their
just don't see the
lanes
field
well
goal.
enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Georgia Tech has the
See
ball
what we
back,
can do
and
here.
comes the
Back
Yellow Jacket offense.
A little backup package
Last
we got
drive
here.
went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hauls it in.
That was
Makes
really
the
good.
catch,
Didn't
but
have
goes
much to
no
work with
further, and
there.
it'll be a short pickup on that one. Down to 2 minutes before
Did
the
not
half,
have a
they'll
whole
take the
lot to
timeout
go.
and see if they can add a little more before the break.
The
Let's
linebacker was
shift
not
out of
fooled
the
at all. He
ace
read
now.
his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels
I
himself
like
to
this.
run with
Yeah,
them.
I
And
like doing
yeah, the
this
running
stuff
back
like
made the
this.
catch, but he went right down to the ground.
good
Really nice
line.
job that time by the linebacker.
Quick give. There he goes. They get him at the 42,
Gonna
but
get
he
hurry up
picked up
right
10
into it.
there. And the
Gravy.
Yellow Jackets in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on
Into
that
the
one.
U-trips.
The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And wings it incomplete.
Seriously.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump. But
How you
better job
drop
by the
that, man?
defense forcing the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Out wide right, it's Potts. Just what this
Good shit,
offense was
Passer.
looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Yellow Jackets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's caught. It's Phillips.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Straight ahead, it's Gage. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Oh, maybe I pop
Mustangs
one.
call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Oh, baby.
Touchdown, Yellow
Let's go,
Jackets.
baby. The miss.
They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. These guys are really hitting their
Can't be the
stride
high
and
ball
wait
to a
for as
6'4"
they push
tight
out
end.
that lead.
Hot bowling. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Carwell. Nobody's dropping the ball today. What we'd like to see. No, we don't get a replay on that? I want a replay. I want a replay there, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look. We got nothing there. We got nothing there. X get open? Nope. It's the only thing we had was the mesh. A on the mesh. That was it. Boom. Let's go, baby. Wide open. Great read. Great post snap.
Ready
Little
to try to
scramble
point
read.
after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
I thought I saw him wide open, and I was like,
69-yard
man,
touchdown
I throw this in his
drive,
pick.
and they finish it off by
Sometimes you gotta take a
connecting from
chance,
10
you know what I'm
yards
saying?
out.
Like, you think you see a dude wide open sometimes, and He looks like he's wide open because the
And
defender is
he'll
just
just
covered up
take
by
a
him.
knee, and this drive will start
So
at the
sometimes you
25.
think you got it, but you really don't. But
The Mustangs offense is ready to
It's
go
not
on the
bad.
attack. So late in the half, this is really
Let's
an
look-
opportunity,
let's have a
David,
cover
maybe to
three.
swing the momentum in their favor.
I like the cover
Right.
three.
There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
I like a
Coach said
cover
all
three
week he
look,
wanted to
running
be
the cover
aggressive. This
three.
is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half,
But
try
then
and
turn it
generate some
into it.
momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide left, it's Gardner.
So is that a
He
match?
stopped at the 40, but it'll be a
No, it's
first
a
down
pure
here
zone,
late in the
so
half.
It's kind of
Time for the
weird
first down
because
play,
dude
and they're
should have
going to
been.
call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in there.
There it is.
And it's picked off for
There
the
it is,
third
baby.
time today. Taking it the other
There it
way.
is, baby.
Making the
Let's
interception, he
go.
took it all the way back and
That's
sets up his
insane.
offense at the 17-yard line.
I like
That's
these
a huge
U-turns.
moment here in the
Yeah.
game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more
Times all
points
you
here at
need
the
to
end of the
start,
first
bro.
half.
You know what I'm saying?
Crisp
that's all
execution
you
in the
need.
passing game, and they've got it down to
That's
the
it.
3. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and
Yeah, timeout
powers
there.
and works his way. They finally get
There's a
him
little
down at the
timeout
2.
right there.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Making the adjustment on the play. They're looking to throw on second and short. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to throw it on third and goal.
Oh, yeah.
Into the end zone.
There we go. Tight ends making plays.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Georgia Tech.
Run a little mesh concept against them.
They'll
I
try
like they're
to add
struggling
another to
mightily
their
against the mesh concept this game, so let's go ahead and keep doing it.
And the extra point splits
Keep
the
throwing it at
uprights.
them. Run a little
Good
Y
work on
off,
that
or a
scoring
little
drive,
U
just
off.
4 plays. And it was finished off with
Little
a
U
2-yard
off
touchdown
tricks. Bring that out, bro. Bring that out.
ball. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
What are you doing here?
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Keep our beak wet with the three-minute.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker
Starting
room
to
to make
blowout.
some adjustments. Gives us
I'm
an
kinda
opportunity to
let
check
down
in
by
with
SMU.
Kevin Connors in our EA Sports
SMU
College
was
Football
one of the
Studio update.
better
The
rated teams.
Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Yeah, overall, I'm giving up 8 points overall team.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the
skill players,
25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24.
Skill
Good work
players
by the
and
coverage unit. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
ran a robber on it.
It's dropped after taking
He ran
the
a
hit.
robber. I actually had the fade. I was looking for the fade all game. I had it wide open. Well, it's not wide open. I don't know. I don't think the mesh was there either. They did a really good job there. Plus, like I said, that dude came down on the robber corner right there, kind of sat in it right here. He sat in this zone right here. That's what I wanted. Wanted that open. I guess if I would have held it for just a split second longer.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is
Probably
taking
would
out
have
some
had the,
frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit
the
up
mesh
all
grab
over the
coming.
place, and that time they
Coming
finally
down
gave it
below,
back to the
because it
offense
kinda
there.
took the-
Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
I'm making a little
Crosses
move
the
there.
30 to the 31 and a 6-yard
Get in
pickup.
there and make a little move.
The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Left side is Penny. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41.
A lot of
with the
bumping
first
going
down.
on. in those reps.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a little RPO bubble. I kind of like the bubble there.
And the RPO got him. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Didn't go near as
Short
much as
pickup
that.
of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Kind of like the RPO again.
Throws it off the
Dude,
RPO.
he's just catching the ball in a weird
Does not
spot.
make his way to
Like,
the corner.
I'm not sure why he
Well,
caught the
I've
ball.
seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last
Kinda
2
threw it
games. Now,
weird, but
completed over
still.
70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
No.
Oh, it's picked off.
Yeah, it
That's
wasn't
not
there.
the
He
start
trapped
they
me the whole
hoped
way.
for. He'll try to take it back. And a big return.
Tight end. Tight end was getting open on that. I got to kind of watch for that when they're tracking. When he's tracking that drag like that. I got to be looking for that tight end because that tight end got open for sure. So I just tried to force it. I thought I was going to be able to throw him open. It's all right. That's all right. It
INT
happens.
sets up the
Not a big
offense for
deal.
this
It's very
possession.
simple.
The
Learn
SMU
from those
offense is
mistakes,
headed
get
back
better.
onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. To the air, it's Cutler. Unloads it left.
I'm all over him, bro.
SMU. And they take it in
All
for
over him.
6 more points.
He
Well,
switched.
just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to
When that
make
dude moved
great
motion
field
over for some
possession
reason,
count.
it gave
You've
me
got
him.
opportunities. You got
I
to
wasn't
pay it
supposed to
off.
be
The
on him. I was
offense
supposed to be
took
on the running
advantage,
back.
scoring a
But for
touchdown.
some reason,
Didn't
it
have
gave me
far to
him.
go,
It's
but
shifty.
they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't
I still did
find
a pretty
way to
decent
create
job
that
throwing
broken
it in there.
field as he stopped at the 25.
Not
So
good
guys,
enough.
we'll get another look at this offense. The handoff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain
You know,
of 2
Buffalo
to the
attack
28.
him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a man. It's Penny. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the lone running back. Just
Yeah, I was
smothered
watching
on the
that,
play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe
Gotta
that's
have a
what they
big
can
next
point
one
to
right
as they
there
get
for
ready for their next
second.
opponent of things they did
That's what I was talking
right,
about.
things
Sometimes
that they
I think
got
you
to
gotta
do
do
more
this while
consistently moving forward.
It doesn't.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
I had to.
And the incomplete
I had to get rid of
pass
it.
will bring
Dude,
up
it's coming
4th
out.
down.
And interesting, on 3rd and short, man, a
That's
lot of
what it
times
is.
defenses get really, really aggressive, so they try to slip in the screen, but they played it nicely, got pressure on the QB, got in there so fast, kind of disrupted the timing, and won that 3rd down.
Needs it. He won't get
I'll not
there.
get that.
The defense with a 4th down stop.
I'll shove that thing. Dude was on it. Exactly.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. No.
I think
way
we've
to
stacked
go.
enough
Down
offense.
he goes at the 39.
Up in the first quarter and
And
the
the
first
Mustangs
half.
now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Hit him with a little contain here.
On play action.
Goes.
Oh, pressure's coming.
Nope.
Goes high to pull
Oh,
it
you
in.
can't make him drop
And
that.
they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. That
Awesome,
big
make
play
him drop
put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to
Come
go
with a
on
little sun
second
on this
down.
one.
To the air, it's Cutler. They're all over him. Gonna try to get it himself.
Nope.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
How are you
Got his
not
man.
there, bro?
They make the tackle,
But there's
he's
one
got a
guy
fresh
there.
set of downs, and it's 1st and goal
You know what
from
I'm
the
saying?
7. The
That is your
Mustangs
job
come
to
the
be
line
there
with a fresh
on that
set of
play.
downs thanks to that last
How are you
connection in the
not
passing
there?
game. Right side, it's Gardner.
Super.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to slam it in.
So annoying, dude.
And he's in.
So annoying.
Touchdown, Mustangs. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they
What you
needed it.
get
They had
for
to have something
running
to
the
go
ball.
right. Listen, still down.
You know what I'm saying? That's
This
what
is
you
a
get.
great start to getting back in this ball
With
game.
multiple
And the extra
opportunities.
point was good as they finished the drive.
You run the freaking ball. Stupid.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He
Doesn't
was
make
hoping
any
for
sense.
something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly Rowe has an update.
Down here on the Yellow Jackets sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say,
Hey, the stiff arm
"We
right
have
there,
got to
man.
turn it up right now." We'll see if
Stiff
the
arm
offense
was
can
cooking
answer
for a little
again,
bit.
or if the defense starts
I
to make
know
a
for that.
statement. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Wants to throw one first. Turns it upfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this
Stiff arm
drive
was
moving, and they've got it at
absolutely
the
cooking
45.
for a little while.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Grabbed over the
She
middle.
gone
It's
now.
Penny. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He's changing the play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands
was
based
matching
on the
them up,
number of
man.
targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it. Run ends there. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Plows his way ahead.
Nothing,
They thought
bro.
they could just
Nothing.
run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
I don't like it.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Moves to his right. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st
Although I
down.
don't
and a
like what's
gutsy
been
call to
going on
keep
with
this
this
drive
down here.
alive.
It's been going on.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang
Trying
play.
to
On
turn
that
her off a little
4th
bit
down, the
here.
coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He
Hadn't
knew
been
where he wanted
getting
to go
very-
with it,
very
but
good
the
blocking
only
line
way
last
that
year.
ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple, it's
Could be who
2nd
we
and
had
8.
back in the back.
Hand off again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't
Gotta
turn it over.
execute.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground
Doing
right
a
at the
phenomenal
15-yard
job out
line
there
and
at
a
that
big
block,
red zone opportunity here. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their
Too bad I can't put tight ends out there.
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Uh-oh.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Driving forward, it's Gage.
Rocking looking good, boys. Let's go.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that
Put a
trip
couple
to the
tight
house.
ends out there, see what happens. You know what I mean?
The lead, nice and comfortable,
Get the
and
big
they're
boys
cruising
out.
toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. And you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on
dude, it's
paper,
completely random.
this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on,
Pull the
until
blind
you
side
actually
on
go
it,
out
you know what I
and do
mean?
it for real, you can't
Blocked him all the way
believe
into the
just
end
how
zone.
good they are. But they've shown now,
Knocked him
starting
flat in his
4-0
butt,
on the
too.
year,
Let's
this
go,
is a
baby.
team.
I think we can do this. We'll grab backups in. Try to make sure nobody's getting injured up in here. Appreciate the likes. Thank you.
10 for a national championship.
And he tacked on the extra point.
The Yellow Jackets up there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
The Yellow
25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running inside. It's Green.
Running inside.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Cutler. Shoots it to the left.
go,
Nice
baby.
way to knock that one down.
Nothing.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage.
Contain.
Needs it here on fourth down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still
Yeah, it
going.
bumped him.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The 2-minute timeout arrives.
Is
and we've
what it
certainly
is.
seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Green. All over him immediately. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down to the air. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he
All
got
kinds of things
drilled
open.
trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
I'm aggressive.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires into the end zone.
Seriously, dude.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Seriously, bro. Like, you got one dude to cover that.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard
I
right
wanted
now,
to
but they're
cover that,
trying
but
everything they
you
can.
just
Nice
take
job
that
there,
zone.
finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Get it out the gauge.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little
I
salt.
wonder if
in it.
that
Keep
guy's
chugging,
just
keep
going to sit
scoring.
down there and wait for
I'm
that
here for it,
grab.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it.
Should leave
Keep
that
the foot
post
to the
open.
accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something
And that
points.
post right there
He was still
should
letting
be
us throw the
good.
football.
Good.
It's the defense's job to stop you.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll go to the air. Throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had
I don't know how you dropping it, bro.
in his
Like,
fingers and he couldn't hold on.
right
They're
there.
within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Can't hang on after the hit.
I'll
It'll
walk
be
it down.
4th down. They'll send
Feel
out
bad
the
for that
kicker
quarterback.
here. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it
Yeah,
a
we gotta make sure
3-score
we're
game
making
late.
some field goals because this field goal
It's
kick is not
good.
great.
He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead
Make
is
sure we're
extended
trying to
a
hit
little
some,
further.
get him a little
How
bit
great
more.
is it to
You
know
know
that
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
can get the ball down somewhere
haven't used
close to
it
the
very much
40-yard
before.
line on your opponent's side of the field,
Ooh,
you're
ooh.
walking away with at least 3 points.
Get out there and
This
touch
dude is
somebody.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll start this drive
Let me
from
get
the
out there and touch
18-yard
somebody real
line.
quick.
They'll send the back in motion. Drops back. It's Cutler. Out wide left, it's Brown. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good
Got 3
matchups
dudes
and
out
they
there.
just
Nobody's
attack
taking
you
it.
to make big plays.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save
3
every
dudes out
precious
there.
second he
Nobody
can.
can touch it.
Second and long here. Looking to throw. Fires left. With the
Jeez.
catch.
Why don't we leave a seam wide open?
They
You know what I mean?
finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
I mean,
Reese.
you can
It's
start
been
with something
tough
play all you want,
going
bro.
for this offense
It's a
all
lost
game long.
cause,
They
you know
find
what I mean?
themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive
It's a
nature.
lost
Keep
cause,
taking
I think.
shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
He's going to take a shot.
No, sir.
It's broken up. They
No,
took a
sir.
shot,
We're gonna go out
and he
there and
was
touch that.
equal to the challenge to
done.
knock it away. 3rd and long from the
Everything.
30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout.
Nope.
And it's picked
I'm gonna go out there and
off
get
for the
that.
4th
You know what I mean?
time today. And
I'm gonna go
he's
ahead and go out
wrapped
there and
up
get that.
after a solid return on the pick.
We're gonna do a little work. By the way.
Let's see
Still
what
gonna go
they
out here
have
and do a
dialed
little
up
work
as
inside
this drive
the
starts from the 29-yard line. Drops back on first down. Can't find
Plays
his
a lot
man
of-
as he took a shot trying to deliver that
I
football.
like the
and it'll
mullet
be
though. You
second
know what I'm
down.
saying? Dude, got the sit
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets
Trying to
home,
step up
gets
into the
him
pocket
down
for no
at the
reason as
23.
well.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. If there's time to pad the stats. And
I can't get blocking from anybody on the field, bro.
When we
Jeez.
get to the offseason and they
Get
start having
torched on the
coaching clinics,
outside.
they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's
It's getting
essentially what we
torched
saw in
out
this
there.
game. It didn't matter what either offense.
Feel bad for that quarterback. Dude had all
Everything
drops the
seemed
first
to
one
work.
and then couldn't get a pass off the second time. Jeez. 0 blocking. Yeah. Man, this is the slowest freaking movement, dude. Like, no movement at all. I got it set on what? Simulation? It's on casual. Like, it ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, come on. Give us something here. Fastest coach progression. It's not fast at all. It's trash. You guys are all like, oh, yeah, we won on it. You didn't win on nothing, dude. You didn't win nothing on that. You know what I'm saying? That gave you the illusion that you're complaining on your YouTube channels actually did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fast, bro. That progression sucks. Absolute garbage. Snail pace. It's moving at a snail's pace, ladies and gentlemen. A snail. I'd venture to say a snail moves faster than that. You know what I mean? I think a snail could get there quicker. Alright, let's go ahead and bring him in forward. Visit. Conference prestiges. 2-5. Who else can we bring in? Another one. Another one. Playing time, playing style, coach stability. If I had to bet, it's probably playing style. I bet is what it is, most likely. But we could end up making a mistake. Let's go playing time. Let's go playing time with it. It's another dude right there. Boost him up. Bring him in as well. Playing style. I'm going to go 25 on him. 25 and 5. There. Got 50 here. We're going to bring him in as well. I don't really like doing playing time, but at the same time, it shows good. So looks good, even though I don't think it is, to be honest with you. Let's go to 10 there. How about this dude? We're pretty much locked out here. Yeah, we're not going to get him. That way we're not just wasting points on our board. Here, contested specialist. He'd make a decent tight end, so we'll keep him on. Put 5 on ball. Make a good tight end as well. That's a speedster. We want to get him for sure. Right field threat. I think we're on top of him. I think we're on that situation. Let's take a look at our wideouts here. Setting the house here. So much glitching out, bro. Like, what is the problem? Is it like a load problem or what? It's super annoying. I'm going to take his points off. I think we got him locked now. Mr. Pan. Let's bring him in. Proximity to home. Little physical route running right there. It's another kicker we're bringing in too, so good there. I'll remove that. Remove that. He wants 40 and he wants 40, huh? We do need offensive linemen. That is an issue. I say we offer him at 40. Hit him with the DM. Hit him with the dirty message. I mean, at this point, we're pretty much just buying all of our players, you know what I'm saying? We just don't have enough points to use to do anything else. So, limited practice on him, huh? Yep. I don't know why we're limiting his practice. Get him in there. Get him in there. He ain't got no room for slacking. Bowling? What's your problem? Get in there. You ain't hurt. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't injured. You ain't hurt. We're limited on him. He seems like he gets hurt right out of the gate every time. Let's go limited on Gatling. Everybody else looks pretty good, huh? Might have a Gatlin getting some limited practice there against Clemson. Before we got to play Clemson. Clemsoni. Mr. Haslam. Probably can do something with him, huh? Keep building up his accuracy. Ooh. Little mobile Deadeye up in here. Okay. I can dig it. Wheelan's got 18. I think we're waiting for 20 points for him yet. We'll just kind of sit back and wait until he gains enough to do something. Mr. Bowling. What you're carrying, bro. And on the off chance you have to go out for a route, might need you there as well. I say the catching situation is what we need to be focused on right now. Need to get all their catching up into the yellowish area. Busby. Yeah, Busby does get his hands on the ball quite a bit. His catching is never going to be great, but still needs to be better than what it has been. That's for sure. Route running is pretty good. But he's just a pretty good receiver altogether. He's one of our main cogs right there. Mr. Phillips. Can we boost his hands up any? Joel Sharp. Yeah, he's clapped out. Sharp's clapped. I think Marshall's clapped as well. Show don't help us, does it? That dude's actually going to be pretty decent right there. Just not super fast. Costello. Got 5 there, but I think he's clapped out. Is he clapped out as well? Yep. Yep. Some of the offensive linemen that cannot improve at all. It's a shame. It's a shame. This dude's cool. You never know when you need a backup center. All the way clapped out, you guys. I think he is too. I think all my guards are clapped pretty much. Pretty much. Miss Shoreen. All right. Got 7 there, 8, 16. See if we can do anything with Mr. 16 here. McClendon. Mr. Sturgey. Overall, it's not very good, but his speed makes up for it. Mr. Worthy. I think we got none starting, I'm pretty sure. Need to make sure we can tackle. We're about to play Clemson, so we know we got some ballers over there on Clemson. That's for sure. Tackling is of the utmost importance around here. Get up in there and wrap somebody up. You know what I mean? See some dudes running around doing a bunch of nothing. Everybody's wrapping up today. Our linebackers are young and talented. So next year won't be too bad as far as our linebackers go. So it kind of makes up for the fact that we're only going to pick up like 3 linebackers. It's really helping to get more, but these guys are pretty young. Young and talented. That's what I would describe my bring that awareness up. I think we might need to. Move him to the other side. Seems like the other dude keeps getting burnt. Tackling is pretty good. Mr. Keenan. Need to be saving these points on these young guys, I think. There's Jamerson. Jamerson's going to be good. So I think we wait on these dudes. Let them marinate for a little bit. Definitely the zone coverage for the safeties. Need to move them up. Mr. Newsom over here. Oh, I guess it is what it is. Not a lot you can do. He makes a great sub linebacker, though. I know that much. He's clapped out. Possibly do something with him next year. Maybe move him around a little bit. We'll send him to Sam and see what happens. You never know. All right, let's get up in with this Clemson game. You know what I'm saying? 1-2, but we are at their home. Check out our unis. See, why would it have us setting up for current home at their home? Why would we not be in the way? That's weird. I feel like my uniforms are messed up here at Georgia Tech because we don't even have the good alternatives.
Death
Here, so I
Valley,
don't know what to do.
Clemson Memorial Stadium.
Maybe EA
There's
needs to
nothing
do a
quite like
patch.
great rivalry
for
matchup in
Georgia
college
Tech.
football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime
The
of
bitterness,
memories
the
that will come as a
intensity of the
result of what
situation.
we're about to see in this
You
one.
know?
It's the Georgia Tech
Everybody's
Jackets
happy to be
and
out
the
here at
Clemson
Clemson.
Tigers.
When you're in Clemson, ladies and gentlemen,
Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis.
up there making plays.
Death
We'll
Valley.
get our
The
ice
tradition
situation
is
worked out
real.
here.
You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue.
Work
Clemson
with
has
me
become one of the
here.
most difficult
Set
places
that
to play
up.
in the ACC, if not
Go
college
ahead and
football.
get our
These
ice
fans
trays
are
filled
electric
up.
and dynamic. Call it Death
There
Valley
we
for a
go.
reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Back to you.
Clemson will boot it
Holly
away to get
Rose
this one
in
started.
the fucking in the building up in here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Switch it
Ball
up.
down to the
There we
16-yard
go.
line after the return. The Yellow Jackets offense will get the football first. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be
Big
emotional,
one.
David.
Trap three.
There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases
Oh, yeah?
absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all
Who
game long.
decided to
even
take it out of the
before
end
game.
zone?
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can
So
manage their
much.
emotion, not get those dumb
Go
penalties,
bowling
like be really
there.
locked
Let's
in,
go happy
dialed in,
there.
not let all the outside noise
Let's
affect
get
their
our
play.
gauge here.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the back. He's got enough. Dragged down.
That left
to
guard is
26
annoying.
after a pickup of 5.
Oh yeah?
Following the play, there is
Mr.
a
Gage
Yellow
got
Jacket
injured
who is
already.
shaken up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date
Yeah,
on
that
his
was my
condition.
wide receiver. Bowling.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Pulls it. Hands it off. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got
Guys, they're
something.
really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first.
No, what I was doing there.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Alright.
The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big
Back,
pickup on
bump,
1st down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. To the 43-yard line, and
Didn't
a
make him
1st
miss
down
on
for
him.
this offense. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped.
Picked off. Should have went for the
A tough
running back
start
out
to
of
the
the
opening
backfield.
drive.
It's all right,
And
one
that's something
mistake.
you're always worried about. The first
thought he was
drive
gonna
is a
get
good
it.
play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshmen settling in.
We'll take a look. Let's see what's up. So he went over there to cover the running back. You know what I'm saying? He went out there like he was covering the running back, and he didn't. I should have started the running back, though. Running back was wide open. X is wide open. So many
Tough
people are wide
environment
open.
on the road, the crowd going bananas.
Terrible
Palmer, he
read on
makes
that.
the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out now. You have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Denson. Looking left. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight
Are you
end.
telling me I didn't rip
Makes
that
that
out?
one pay
Oh
off, and
my
they
God.
finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mims. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Sometimes, bro, I'm
Nice
just
completion here to this
super,
wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
That was a first one.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during
I
that
guess
week
it
of
was.
preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check,
They
but
called it the
it's
first
really,
one.
really hard to do
Yes, it
because
was.
a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the
gonna get
fans
hit
are
after
saying,
this.
what your
That's what
coaches
it
are
is.
saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Snags it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep.
No.
And
No,
good
sir.
coverage and better hands on
I
that
probably should
shot
went
to
for
the
the
end
pick
zone.
there.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
I'm not
And he'll
gonna
need
risk
a
it.
little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash.
One of those
Drives
situations
it
where
between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
crowds are really into this damn thing. Super into it.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He
This one's
stopped
pretty much
right
useless,
there
man.
after a short return was looking
And they
for
pretty
running
much
room, and
knocked
the
it out
coverage
to the point
unit
where
wasn't
they
having
did.
it. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0
Does
hole.
absolutely
First
nothing.
play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
It's like the quarterback thing.
Keeps it on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard
They
gain.
give him the ball.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground.
Man.
That's way too easy.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Extending the play. On the move, he fires. And he gets rid of it.
Yeah, nice
Well?
coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Back to pass on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Across the 40
They got
out of bounds at the
absolutely butt
41,
naked
and a
on
big
that.
pickup has this offense on the move.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gage.
Less than nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The
less
Yellow
than
Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it.
Throw the ball, dog.
We're close
He's
on
wide
that
open,
one.
son.
He got drilled.
Throw the football.
And now they face 3rd
You know what I'm
down.
saying?
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Out wide right, it's Potts. He's loose. The 20. Into the end zone.
Whoa.
Touchdown, Georgia
Oh,
Tech.
I step it. Call me hot
If you're
step
able
it.
to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after
Catch the
that
ball,
last
let's go,
drive.
bro.
To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it,
You got
go
just
down
one
and
man
score a
playing.
touchdown.
One
Running
thing.
and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this
Brought
game,
one
that
dude in
last
from
drive
there.
is going to pay big dividends.
Catch that and run with it. Let's go, baby.
PAT unit on the field.
Now we need
The
us
extra
another
point
good
makes it
stuff. You know what I'm
7-3.
saying?
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
You know, stinging
And they
them.
finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss.
We don't lose our stinger. We're a yellow. Bro. You know what I mean? We're getting that stinger.
And he'll just take
You
it
get
in.
off of
This
them and
drive
sting
will
them
start
over
at
and
the
over and
25.
over.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Can they handle it? You know? Can they handle it?
Back to throw. It's Denson. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that
Can
one's
they handle
incomplete.
the overload?
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he picks up enough for the
Haven't
first
looked
down.
like a
We'll
cover
see if
through
they
that
get
side.
another
You know
snap
what I
here
mean?
in the first quarter. Just enough time for one more snap
Make
before
it
the
look
end
like
of
a
the quarter.
cover through that side.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Under pressure. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The fake wants to throw.
Yeah,
And
force
the
funny with
defense gets home.
Force hits.
Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Yippee-ki-yay, force the
You're not
fun.
going to win a
Force
lot of
the fun.
games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and
Yes,
giving
sir.
their
They're
QB
right
time.
And they
I'd
can't hook
rather
up on the
not
big play, and that brings
to
up a
pick that
4th
up. You know
down.
what I'm saying?
Clemson will send the punt team
I know
out.
he was going to
He's
try to
going to
pick
try
me
to
up.
flip the field with this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the
Let
punt
her
will
go,
hit at
boy.
the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Rambling Wreck
I think they'll
offense
do it.
rolls back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the back. Not much
It's
there.
interesting
Picks
to
up
let
a
me
couple
shift
to
it
the
out from
22.
there.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job
I'm gonna
not
put a
giving up lot of
receiver
run
out there
after
for that.
contact on that first down.
Picked up 2 yards on
We'll
that
switch
last
that
one.
out,
They need
yeah.
8 on 2nd down.
Hard in, right in.
On the run, it's Gage. Got enough for the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job.
Hey, there's a new
containing
big
these
dog up
outside
in the
run
ACC
plays. They
now,
better be
boys.
able to funnel the football
And they're the Yellow
back to the middle of the
Jackets.
field, because this guy with
They're
his
in
speed
gold,
can
son.
kill you like he did on that
You
outside
know what
run
I'm
play there to
saying?
the left.
There's a new big dog in town, guys. I hate to tell you that.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Quarterback changing the play. Handoff to the lone back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Let's go,
And
Busby.
they'll stop him just
Go, Busby.
short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to
Jiving now.
force some field goals.
We're
They've got
jiving
to
now,
force
boys.
some
Let's
punts.
go.
They've got to force something to go
Now
their
we're
way,
jiving.
and they've
You know what I
got to
mean?
be better on third down.
Now we're
The
jiving.
Yellow Jackets trying to pay off the threat on
Like
first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll dial up the
Oh,
run on
baby.
first and goal.
Oh.
He's into the
Oh,
end
look at
zone.
that.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Precision blocking up
You or
front
him?
created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those
Pretty
holes.
easy to
Just
follow
gives
an
you a
offensive line,
caravan
yeah.
all the way to the end zone. What a
I
number
mean,
of
you gotta
job
throw the
blocking up
blocks.
front.
You know what I mean?
And the extra point
Running
makes
back
it
has to put the ball in the end
14-3.
zone.
So it's an 80-yard
We're looking
drive,
pretty good right now.
and he got into the house
let's
from the
see what
6 to
happens.
finish it. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball
No,
from the
sir.
receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Takes the
Sorry.
handoff. It's Green.
Funneling.
Defense all over.
Funneling. Call me AutoZone,
I
dog.
don't like the
We're
play
funneling.
call. You're down this much against the best
I
run
was
defense
ready.
in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Shakes off the
Grab
defender.
him up. Grab him
Brought
up.
down at the 16-yard line, and that
That's
will
what I'm talking
likely
about.
bring out the punt team. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away.
We're gonna punt that
This
off.
will
We're
be the
gonna
second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he
Not
caught
much
the
going
football.
on.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll ride him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Takes it from the gun on third down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Not a lot Nice catch. Couldn't get away from
Feel
that
good about
cover
one.
team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside. It's Green.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to throw, it's Denson. Unloads it left.
How's that not
Nearly
mine?
intercepted.
How's that not mine?
Throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro,
You gotta be kidding me, bro. That
He's at
nonsense.
the 20. Touchdown, Clemson.
Straight trash.
The end zone, and this crowd
What was that, bro? A slant? Dude just falls on the ground. Dude literally just falls on the ground. Okay.
get up.
Whatever, dude.
and that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right
That's
now.
so
on the
bogus, bro.
scoreboard, but you
It's
had
like
the
bogus
feeling
plays like that.
Something
Let him back.
positive had to happen here at the end of the first half.
Bogus.
Going at halftime, regroup.
It's 100%
come out in the
bogus,
second
bro.
half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll
Like,
bring
somebody
it
want to
out.
block somebody?
Just
Like, that
able to
dude
get
blocks
out to the
nobody,
18-yard
ever.
line on the return before he
There's
stopped.
not one time I've ever seen him block somebody.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket
Like, do you
offense.
want to block somebody?
They've got
At
some
some
time
point.
to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the
Had to
lead
get up on
going into the
that.
half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I don't think we
Clemson
do.
calls it
33
second
seconds.
timeout.
Inches.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first
I'll
half.
take the look.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Intercepted a first
Fucking D-tackle
can
59.
swing momentum. And he's going to take
That's just what I'm talking about, bro. Plays like that. Yeah, that shit's
Defense
getting over.
reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick.
Ain't no
and
way
then
that dude is
walking
ever gonna pick
himself
that up,
into the
bro.
end zone for a touchdown.
And he
It
knocks
is
the
what it
extra
is.
point through the uprights.
Bogus plays turn into that.
And he's going to bring it out of the
Yeah,
end
that
zone.
dude's still not blocking.
Didn't
anybody.
find any crease in that
Number
kickoff
96
coverage,
is
and
like
he'll be
this.
stopped
No
at the
planet can block
17.
this.
Inside 3 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it.
Think we
Nice
can probably
gain on
get
that
a
play,
couple
but a little
completions
bit
in
short
here.
of the first
Seven,
down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Showing the arm strength to the left. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Nonsense.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check
Two
in
trash
with Kevin
touchdowns.
Connors in the studio.
2 trash touchdowns later.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Getting those trash touchdowns in, I see. Love it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
Absolutely
line.
love it.
Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with Georgia Tech's head coach at halftime. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Here comes the heat.
There it is.
Intercepted, and
That's what we
not
like to
how you wanna
see.
start
Let's
a
go.
half. Picked
Give
up
us
a
some
few
trash
extra
back.
on
You know
that
what I'm saying?
return, but what a play
Give us
by
some
this
garbage
defense
back.
to get the football.
That's what we like.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. The give. He's brought down
Yeah,
at
hey,
the
that's
6,
what
but
trash
the
every
defense
time-
feeling the
every
heat to
time.
make a stop
And
here.
give us some trash too.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. Touchdown!
Give us some
Georgia
trash
Tech!
too, man.
They
That's
take
what
the
I'm
lead
talking
here in the
about.
second half.
Give me a little
They'll try to
garbage
tack
up in
one
there. You
more
know
on
what I
their
mean?
score.
Give me a little
And the extra
bailout.
point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate
Take
in
the
front of
ball
them
out,
when they
yeah.
took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not
Feel
only
like they're
on
about to
offense, but I
start
think with
trying to
this
do
running
some
back as well.
nonsense.
He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
So I felt like it was about to happen.
Just
You know what I'm
short
saying?
of the end zone, but they're in
He
business
just
here
ran
with
it.
the first down.
Pocket pass
Huge
out running.
play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Tough run here. It's Green.
Just a pocket pass route running over.
Touchdown, Clemson. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job.
Imagine what happens when we
executing
block
all of
somebody,
the
bro. That's
assignments
a
as they
good
put a stop to that return
Yeah,
at the
see
22.
that, how that works?
So
Once
the
you drop
Yellow
and block
Jacket
somebody.
offense comes out to get this drive underway. The handoff. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the
Yeah, so
24.
go out there and get a block there.
Nice first down defense. Great
That's
job
right.
being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Looking for a gap. It's Gage. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry up. They give it to him again. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And listen, the offensive
Yes,
line
they
has
do.
to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Gage. Turning it on. Finally forced out
Gage
of
is
bounds.
rolling.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the
I like to
49.
see.
And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw one first. Complete on the comeback. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up
Oh,
enough
do
for the
somewhat
first
good.
down.
And he didn't
They
get
can
a
only do
big
so much
gain.
with
You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Yellow Jackets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room
course
to
they're gonna call
defend.
time.
The Tigers will call
Of course
a
they
timeout.
are.
That's their first. And that
Let me take a look at that real quick. I thought I had that corner out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, dicey.
leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest
That
of
was
the
kind of
way.
dicey. I'm not gonna lie. That could have gotten it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option.
Hold it.
Knocked
Like,
down
keep it.
immediately.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
And that just
Keep
looked
the
off.
ball.
Timing, the rhythm.
Why are you giving that off, man? You know how annoying that is, bro? I'm holding that the whole time. I'm taking that with my quarterback. It's wide open, bro. Look at this. I got green grass all day long. And it gives it to the running back. Like, hold the ball, bro. Freaking
What it was,
freshman,
but
man.
usually that option,
You
man,
know what I mean?
it's so precise,
So
right? Like
freaking
really
annoying,
quickly
dude.
making a read, and you could tell
Freshman,
they weren't
like,
on the same
hold the
page.
ball,
It
dog.
went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to
That's
keep him
exactly.
from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole play is going to see
Of
if
course.
this kicker can operate.
And of course he
in a
misses
sea
it.
of
You know what I'm
noise.
saying? Like, that's dead on.
Oh,
But he
the
misses it.
attempt
Okay.
is no good.
So,
And after the miss, they're still
it
down
drives
by a
me
field
insane.
goal. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening
The
play of
kicking
this
drives
drive.
me
Dropping back,
absolutely
it's Denson.
bonkers, bro.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This
Not
has been a bit
wrong.
of the story of this game so
It
far.
drives me
Is this
absolutely
quarterback's
bonkers.
running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40
That's a
rushing yards
pick
in
all
this
day
game,
long,
so
dog.
he has
He's
had
staring
some
right at it.
success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. He'll pull it down. On the nasty
How do you
move, and
miss
now
him?
he's got room.
How do you miss
Really
him, bro?
nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like
It
there's
is
a
frustrating
reason
'cause I got the
offense has
container
lead,
on.
and it's because the QB
And he
can
just
drop back and do
dips
things
out,
like
bro.
that. It's supposed to be a pass. Everybody playing pass, but he's just got such
is
a
so
knack and
annoying.
such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays. And that's why they built the lead here today.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. And they swarm him under.
Not this one.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Like I said, not this time, bro.
And the heat
It's not
was
happening.
all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack.
That was literally just
Clemson
waste
will
time.
send the punt team out. Not a lot of room to field
Nobody's
this one.
blocking, bro.
And the coverage
Story of my
team
life,
able
this
to
game.
wrestle it
Nobody's
down.
blocking.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia Tech sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Blocking.
Holly, thank you.
That's what I'm
He
saying,
is
bro.
snowed
No
under
fucking blocking.
nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm
Blocking
bigger than you, I'm
defense.
stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his man, it's Penny. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Just feeds the running back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his target. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run it. Oh, he's got some
Yeah,
space.
you can get up there and get your block.
And he
Bro.
stopped,
You know what I mean?
brought down at the 18, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
I'll tell you that right now. Get up there and get your block, bro.
And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the ground. They pull him down.
I was
He's
gonna
got
say.
enough, and it'll be a 1st down.
I was
for
gonna
this
say that better
offense.
be a 1st down.
This offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right
Hey,
up the
this is gonna
gut.
be the last
Nice
drive,
play.
boys.
Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together.
It's gonna be the last
This
drive
offense
of regular
really doing a
regular
good job
time. Let
right
me
now.
just put you like that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating.
Block number 24, bro.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They
Okay.
get him on the ground at the
Brother
3-yard
like to see
line, but
right
this
there.
defense
Block
is
number
taking some
24.
punches.
First
You
down
know what
and
I'm
goal, I
saying?
bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and
Let's
goal.
go, baby.
Touchdown,
Bread and
Yellow
butter.
Jackets. And in the
That's that
final
bread and
moments,
butter,
they've
son.
taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game.
I was about to say,
Under
if
a
I
minute,
get tackled,
scored
bro,
to
with that
take the
slow
lead.
release,
It's what
swear
you
to you.
draw up. It's what you
I thought,
dream
dude, I
about, but
thought for
now
sure the dude
my
wasn't gonna
defense
get
has
the
to
ball
go
up.
on the field and get me one more stop.
I knew it was open, though. I knew they was going to be looking for the run. Just felt it. The only read. That was the only read I was going to be able to get off right there. Tight end. Tight end was open. But that was the call. Bam. Get that ball out. Yes, sir. Let's go. Go, baby.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
4
And the
points.
extra point was good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive.
The only thing
And
is I couldn't get him to use the
clutch late score
timeout.
that almost certainly will be the game winner.
Take that out. Take that out. Take that out.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Out wide right, it's Little. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Had to force that one.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds
No,
down.
sir.
He'll fire back
Let's go.
across his body, and it's
Let's go.
intercepted.
No, sir. Love it.
So with the
Loving
late lead,
it.
they're ready
Ba-da,
to just
ba-ba,
drain the
ba.
clock in victory formation.
Loving it.
You know what's great about rivalry games?
What's up, Sophia?
Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.
Sophia?
Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
All
It's
right.
fucking
Let's go,
glorious.
baby.
To
You know what
be
I
able
mean?
to brag, to be able to text message your
Force him
buddies,
to do
be able
something. You
post
know what I
stuff
mean?
on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans
That's the
like
thing,
it more
force
than
him to
anybody,
drive
but it's something that you every year you
Got
have a
rid of
couple
the ball.
games
Let's
start.
go.
This was one of them, Jesse.
Got
They
rid of
took
it.
care of business,
That's what
and
I
now
like
you
to
move on
see.
to the next.
They really did.
Sometimes
We
my
saw
quarterback
some
don't
great
get rid of the ball.
individual efforts
He
in
did
this
not.
game by the winning team too. So
He did
cool
when
to
it
see
mattered.
some of these players
All
that
I
have had
said.
terrific
You know what I mean?
collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in
It was a good look. I had exactly what I wanted to. Because I know for sure they went all out on the blitz. So. That's that snail pace, ladies and gentlemen, that they gave us this year. You like that? Snail pace. We'll get there. We'll get to 30 in a snail's pace. You know what I'm saying? Like at this pace right here, I don't think we're ever gonna hit 100. And we play this game every day. You know. All right, we got to play Louisville at Louisville. Nope, we get at our home. Nice. We get all the good teams in our home this year, which is outstanding. All right, Washington, you still have not made up your mind yet, huh? I guess we'll bring you in. Let's go on a bye week. I want to take you in and let you see the trophy room, bro. He looks pretty interested. I'm going to try to go 50 here. Only reason why I'm going 50 on these guys is because they're my linebackers. I thought I had 50 on him as well. Guess not. Put 50 on him. There's a couple of these dudes I thought I had 50 points on, but that's not. Like that cornerback, I thought I had 50 on him. Took 50 off him. Send the house here. I mean, it's kind of ugly, to be honest with you. All of our good dudes got kind of taken. Let's go conference prestige there. Got our Scullies going on right here. I think pretty much everybody that we've got a scholarship on is pretty much decided to come to our school. Maybe not a kicker right here, but we got this one. Yeah. I think we got that one. This dude's just not interested at all. I don't know what's going on there, but it's getting frustrating there. Don't have 5 points. Let's pull 5 here just so I can offer a scholarship over here. Make sure all these dudes got a scholarship. This quarterback doesn't have one yet. Let's offer. That's one thing we don't have a shortage of is money, so let's go ahead and let's make the scholarship offers. It's like these dudes we actually need for sure, so set up my plan here. Man, what the plays in? Full practice. I'm gonna go half of practice here. Got no practice on Potts. Or no practice on Gatlin, that's fine. Like everybody else better be getting at it. Especially our linebackers and corners. Alright, yep, we're good to go there. A little increased composure. Enrique. Hey, Ricky. Now we got some accuracy up. Got ourselves a viable quarterback now. His accuracy's going up. Our backups is going up. Oh, yep. Going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the cut and cheek Tuesday. Bum, 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 bum. All right, y'all, let's go. It's break time for me. Appreciate you stopping in, checking it out. We'll get back on here in a little bit and do a little bit more of our Georgia Tech Dynasty. I'm going to check out, see if we made the top 25 after that Clemson win. Still no love, huh? They still don't want to give Georgia Tech any love, even though we took out the number 7 team. We took out Clemson. We also took out SMU. And they still don't want to give us any love. It's like, bro, we are an undefeated team. And there's a 2-loss Alabama team up there. There's a 2-loss Georgia, 2-loss Louisville. 2-loss Louisville. So let that soak in for a minute. You know what I mean? So 2-loss Maryland. That's the team we came from. And I must say, ended up with a pretty stellar team there. 91s. That's not bad. We were only there for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And we built that team up pretty nicely. But we did have a lot to start with there too. So I think what we'll do is we'll go take a look at Maryland real quick. I just want to see what they ended up with. We were able to pull one of their wide receivers onto our team, which he's been a blessing for us for sure. Huge get for us. So Washington's still there. He's a baller. Hamilton's still there. He's a baller. Shockey is over there. And the quarterbacks I brought in. That's the 3 quarterbacks that I brought in over there. And boy, are they stellar. You know what I mean? Outstanding players there. We might try to grab up a couple of those in the transfer portal if we can. Howard's a beast. Dalton, Maddox, brought him in as well, and Lambeau. So those 2 dudes right there are just absolute beasts. You can tell that. I mean, we really brought in some really good players. Akron, at least. I mean, look at this. Like, they're absolutely stacked. That's why I'm kind of jealous right now, just because of the fact that we're not doing near as good a job this year with Georgia Tech as we did with with Maryland, just because of the fact that, you know, we're kind of struggling to bring guys in. So we're not bringing in a whole lot. Maybe in the transfer portal we'll do a good job. Let's take a look here. Playing time. So we're good to go here. Looks like we'll probably keep Potts unless he ends up deciding he wants to go somewhere with more NFL stuff or something like that. But we've learned not to mess with that NIL situation because it just gets ugly for us. So there's some dudes we're going to be able to move around though on the offensive line for sure. So some of these dudes will be able to improve next year, so we'll move them around a little bit and open them up. But yeah, so we need to bring in some offensive linemen. We need to bring in some skill players, some wide receivers, some running backs, all that good stuff, which is what's on the board. I mean, this is what we've got going on here. We've got 3 stellar running backs on the board right there, and we've got some pretty good wide receivers. So I've got a speedster there that's good. We've got a gadget player there that's pretty good. Our contested specialist guys here, I think maybe this one. I'm thinking this one, and then this one right here, the 2 slower players. We'll probably move them to tight end, so that way we've got some decent tight ends there. Obviously, we need to take a look and see if we can find us some better wide receivers. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go look at some gadgets. We'll see if there's any open gadgets that don't want any money here. Some 4-star dudes that are not. Let's have a look at the 4-stars that are not being scouted right now. So he's a good one. We'll put him on the board. Put him on the board and put him on the board. So there's several dudes that have not even got a scholarship offer there. Let's go Speedster, and let's do the same thing there at Speedster. We'll look at the 4-star dudes and see if there's anybody that's not. Yep, there's one. There's one. I mean, he's got an offer right there, but there's a couple dudes here. Let's look at some 3-star dudes. So that's what I mean about the 3-star dudes this year. I don't know why, but it's like everybody's going after them. It's super weird. Like, look at this. Look at all the 3-star dudes. Already locked down. Like, what is happening? What did they do? Everybody talked about how, oh, EA fixed Dynasty and all this and that. They didn't fix anything. Looked to me like they made it to where you can't even get 3-star dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. There's more 3-star dudes that are getting locked down by top programs than there are 4-star dudes. Like, what is happening right now? You know what I'm saying? There are no 3-star speedsters at all. But there's some 4-stars. You know what I mean? There's some 4-star dudes. Like, okay. That makes any sense. Put them on the board. You know, is there any 5-stars? No. Well, we'll put them on the board and we'll check them out. You know what I'm saying? Take a look right here and see if we got some points to use here. Like, if we got some points, we might work with it a little bit. 50 there, 50 there, 50 there. Trying to find somebody we can pull some points off here, but because I just wanted to start throwing some scholarships out. Because I think, like this speedster right here, I think if we throw a scholarship on him, I think he'll come to our school. So maybe we'll pull that off and let him come visit. The Florida State game is going to be a good one. So let's go here. And let's throw a scholarship at this speedster. So we got a couple programs here looking at these dudes. He's 6'3". He's worth offering. We'll see what happens. And then we'll offer him too, you know. I'm not used to having this much NIL money, which is kind of weird, you know what I'm saying, to say that, but I've had more recruiting points to use at Maryland, which seemed to play out a lot better for us. So we need more recruiting points is what we need. But it is what it is. This makes it more tough on us, but we'll throw some more money out there and see what's up. But yep, that's gonna be it for right now. We'll get back on here in a little bit. I appreciate the likes, follows, subs, all that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all here in a little bit. Peace.